know me as the animal reaction guy, barnyard guy, or whatever you want to call it, but it's only one half, man. You're going to see a lot more of this. Look at the new webcam. I just had to flex it before the YouTube video, man. I be looking handsome as shit now, man. Just wanted to flex. We'll get to the video. We'll get to the reaction. My bad. I gotta chill. We'll get to the reaction. I'll put the fries in the bag, okay? Let me just take a sip of water first, alright? Okay, fries in the bag.
Fights are extremely common in the animal kingdom. These fights can take place due
Oh,
to
that
food,
is so
territorial
clean.
conflicts, or simply to assert dominance. But whatever
Buddy.
it is, the main purpose is always survival.
Don't give a fuck about no dick. Holy shit!
Hippos versus crocodile.
Oh, give me the hip.
Hippos and crocodiles often cross each other's path as they live in the same waters.
Dude, that is a dinosaur. You
While the
can't
cross is
convince me
dangerous,
otherwise.
Hippos are powerful too, so fights break out. Here, a croc makes a crucial mistake and ends up right in the middle of a bloat of
Well,
hippos.
yeah.
And these hippos don't seem to be in a forgiving mood today. All of them start to attack the lone croc. While much of the action happens underneath the water, you can clearly see the croc being lifted in the mouth of one of the hippos.
Oh,
The bigger animals are not only able to lift the crocodile easily,
bro, they're actually
but also
tossing
chucks
his
it
bum
away
ass
with
around. Get
force.
out of here, buddy.
Even though the victim of the attack
Bum.
doesn't seem mortally wounded, we're sure it'll think twice before messing with another hippo for the rest of its life. Hippos don't really need to rely on their comrades for help when fighting a crocodile, as this next clip proves. Here,
Yo,
the
he
hippo and her
body
cub are
slammed
standing
him.
in the water peacefully when a crocodile approaches.
Dumbass.
The hippo mother doesn't take kindly to the threat to her child.
Body this
When the
boy.
croc makes the mistake of opening its mouth, the hippo loses its mind. It too opens its jaws and almost crushes the crocodile between her powerful teeth. Somehow, the water predator escapes that bite.
Bro, that water is
crocodile
literally
should be
black
thankful that it
and like
managed to escape
gray.
with its life from that situation. The hippo could have
Nasty
easily
ass.
bested it if the fight continued. Wild dogs versus lions. A pack of wild dogs is one of the most frightening sights for prey, since these animals are
Oh
vicious
my
and kill without
God.
mercy. These wild dogs go up against a mother lioness and her cub.
Nah,
The
please
prize
tell me the
catch
lion
is the
wins.
cub. With no pride to provide support, this lioness must defend her cub by
Please,
herself.
lion.
She fights off hordes of wild dogs, even when the dogs deliver quick and painful bites to her. The lioness maintains composure
Yes.
and doesn't allow the wild dogs to distract her from her
Yes.
cub for long enough. What a badass mother. Wild
Yes.
dogs' core strength lies in their numbers, but if there's a one-to-one battle between a wild dog and a lion, the story will be totally different.
Yeah.
This lioness has captured the wild dog and holds
Get
the
fucked.
animal by the neck.
Get
Since the
fucked.
wild dog doesn't fight or struggle, the lioness and the spectators nearby think that it is already dead. Another wild dog distracts the lioness long enough and she drops the dead dog. But, like magic, the dead wild dog comes back to life. It seems it was simply acting dead to escape the lioness's jaws. As soon as
Classic
it was free,
corny
it
ass
ran out
shit,
of there.
man. Corny
Now
ass
that's
shit.
a
You
unique
can live.
strategy to escape from predators.
Bum.
But the act of death doesn't play out every time in the right way. In this clip, a pack of wild dogs plan to steal a wildebeest that the lions have killed.
Fuck
But
no.
before they can make a move, the lions attack viciously and capture one of the dogs. After the attack, it seems as if the wild dog is dead, but if you look closely, you can see that it's still moving.
What?
After finding the perfect opportunity, the injured wild dog flees from the scene. with
Okay,
the
that's
lion
smart. You know
close
when
in
it's growing
pursuit.
on me.
But the kings of the jungles were completely fooled this time around. Unfortunately, the injured wild dog was wounded so badly that he couldn't hurt anymore and ultimately died.
Oh.
Hyena versus leopard. Just like wild
Hyena's
dogs and
second
lions,
worst favorite animal
leopards
of all
and
time.
hyenas also compete for
Spider's
food.
easily the
The
worst.
leopard had
Fuck
eyes
a
on this
hyena.
impala, same as a hyena. But it's the hyena that manages to capture the half-dead prey. When the leopard arrives on the scene,
Oh!
the hyena flees momentarily, leaving the fresh impala corpse for the big cat to feed on. Then, it's the hyena that reclaims the kill. This back and forth goes on for a while, before finally, the leopard manages to walk off with the remaining impala corpse. Even though there wasn't a clear winner in this bout,
Oh.
it's entertaining to see how interactions between these two animals usually proceed. In this one, the hyena
what
is
you
chomping
gave
on the
me?
meat of a kill it made when a leopard walks up and tries to steal it.
Dude.
The hyena is having none of that. The big cat doesn't straight up attack the hyena as the resulting fight can injure it or worse. A leopard is no lion when it comes to sheer strength. So,
Facts.
the animal figures out a different tactic.
Very, very
It
good
waits for
point
the
there.
hyena to be distracted. At that opportune moment, the leopard simply grabs
No.
the kill and jumps onto a nearby tree.
No.
The hyena misses by inches as the kill slips from its reach. The leopard wins simply because of its impressive climbing skills.
No.
Tiger versus bear. Tigers and bears.
Tiger
These
versus
are two of
bear?
the most feared predators in the jungle. But what happens when these two clash? Here, the tiger
What do you mean,
sisters are
tiger
reunited
versus
after
bear?
a long time. Even though
This
these
is
animals
AI?
hunt solo most of the time, today, the sisters plan to get an animal together. Their target is none other
They can't.
than a huge
They
sloth
don't
bear.
exist together.
This is one prey that would require the united efforts of all these adult tigers to
what?
bring down. Even though the bear could have fought off one or two tigers attacking simultaneously, it cannot hope to survive this ambush. It tries to flee, but before long, is choked out by the big cats.
What?
In this clip, you can see a mother sloth bear with her cub engaged in some playful activities, but they don't know
Oh
that a
my
male
God,
tiger
who's
is
getting this
nearby,
footage? This is an
keeping
op.
a
This
close
is an
eye
op.
and plotting an attack.
A tiger's
When the
filming
tiger
this.
strikes, the mother sloth bear has very little in the way of defense. Even though it's difficult
You're
to
telling
make
me a
out because
sloth
of the
versus a
foliage,
tiger?
you can see that the
GG, buddy.
sloth bear doesn't go
Wrap it
down.
up.
She's trying to save her cub from the tiger, but the clip ends with the tiger carrying off the bear's limp body, single-handedly taking out a bear. Now that's an impressive achievement.
No, it's a sloth.
Mongoose versus Cape Cobra. Mongoose and snakes not only hate each other, but also prey on each other. In this video, the yellow mongoose
We got a fucking rivalry here. We got a fucking
faces
rivalry.
off
I
against the
love
Cape
it.
Cobra snake. Even though it's a highly venomous snake, the mongoose doesn't seem the least bit bothered by that. The serpent raises its head and lashes
Damn.
out several times, but misses the attacking mongoose by inches. The mongoose, on the other hand, tries to peck at the
Woo!
viper, but can't seem to get close because of the constant barrage
Holy
of attacks.
shit.
The Cape Cobra is the first to realize that fleeing would be best and slithers away. The mongoose keeps following and attacking until the
Oh
snake
my
vanishes
God, this
inside a
little
hole
shit.
in the ground. Mongoose are hardy animals that
I
often
fuck with
act
the
as
mongoose.
bodyguards for defenseless creatures. In this clip, a squirrel tries to fight a Cape Cobra, but gives up midway because it's too risky for the small
Good
rodent.
call.
That's
Good.
when a mongoose jumps into action and begins a serious fight.
Mongoose top one animal. I just found my undisputed. I just found the undisputed. Do you realize what this motherfucker does? I just found the undisputed goat. I just found it. He sees bullies pick on people out of their league. He then slides for the victims that the bully was bullying. That is fucking peak.
Watch how it jumps out of the way when the
Boom!
serpent strikes the first time.
Where you looking,
But
bruh?
the cobra doesn't miss its mark the next time and bites the mongoose on the face. That's all that the mongoose is willing to take, and the fight ends decisively.
Respect though.
The snake wins this round.
Respect though.
Cats versus dogs.
It's respect.
Well, there's perhaps no rivalry older than that between cats and dogs. And when we make a list of animals
I
fighting,
don't want to watch a cat versus a dog
refuge
fight. I
only.
can't even lie
But
to
the
you.
dominance
That's some
is as
corny
large.
shit.
The feline's body fall more.
I'm not watching a cat kill a dog either.
Versus tarantula like it survived.
Oh, God, here we go, guys. Okay, if you know me, you know I don't fuck with the spiders. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even editing this shit. I'm going to watch it. I don't want to do it.
What a tragedy. Tarantula hawk versus
Oh,
tarantula spider.
my God.
Snakes aren't the only ones that poison their prey. A tarantula hawk is a bug that stings tarantula spiders and paralyzes them. Then, they carry the spider's limp body to their nests and lay eggs inside them. When the eggs
What?
hatch, the larvae spider's limp body to their nests and lay eggs inside them. When the eggs hatch, the larva feeds on the tarantula from the inside.
Oh.
Yeah, that sounds straight out of a horror movie, doesn't it? Here, you can see just how this process to capture a tarantula starts. The bug stings the spider several times before it is completely paralyzed. Wolves versus
That's all,
wolves.
that's all I wanted to see
Fights
anyway.
don't always break out between different types of animals. Sometimes, the struggle occurs between animals of the same species. These are mostly for dominance
Nutshot.
or territorial control.
Nutshot.
These two wolf packs are vying for the control of one specific region. The only way to settle this dispute is to start an all-out war. The packs face each other and prepare to attack. Then they charge. One of the packs has fewer members, putting them on the back
Wait,
foot.
wolf versus
The wolves
wolf?
fight and attack one another brutally. But in the end, the current rulers are driven out, and the new pack takes control. Seeing
new
this
pack, boy,
reminds
that new
us
pack
that
be
these animals
hitting.
aren't all that different from us humans. Don't miss that celebration in the end, though. These wolves seem really pleased with themselves.
Congrats, guys.
Kangaroo versus kangaroo. Kangaroos also face similar in fighting to decide
I fuck
who
with
would lead a
kangaroos
group.
heavy. We already
When a
reacted to them. We'll
challenger
fucking
comes
react to them
forward,
again, bro. I don't
the
care.
existing leader must engage in an all-out
Nuts.
fight. That's what happens in
Here's
this
my thing
game.
on kangaroos, right? I respect it. The nut shots and the level of them, the volume of the nut shots.
The two kangaroos seem bloody serious about the fight. When the match finally begins,
See, right off the
each
bat,
kangaroo
let's see if I
jumps up and delivers really
kicked
strong
right in the
kicks.
nuts.
It looks like a kickboxing match, and we're sure each of those hits carry immense power. Finally, after a long standoff, one of the kangaroos submits and the other one is declared victorious.
Big boy.
Well, what did you think about these fights between animals?
Hey.
Well, one thing's for sure.
Hey.
The world is a much more brutal place, especially for animals who have to look out for themselves.
Facts. Hey, this is another excuse just at the end of the video for y'all to see this beautiful ass face cam, man. Tune into the damn streams on the Twitch, bro. Tune into the damn streams on Twitch. I'm about to get consistent as fuck on TikTok, YouTube, Twitch, bro. Come see me, man. Come see me, bro.